Page 32 is a warm-up. Are you thinking that's a funny name to a piece of music? Well, when we play piano, we like to have certain pieces that are not really pieces so much as they are just getting the fingers working and the blood circulating and the joints working and our mind set. We warm up. This is something you can use to warm up with, and you can use this same pattern in any key. We've been in C major up until this time, so if you went in a C position, you could transpose this to that same position by playing those same fingers at the same time. It's a warm-up. If you're going to give a recital or play for people, this is not something you would play. This is something you do in practice to start. It's a good idea when you first sit down to practice, for at least the first time of the day. If you're like me, you'll have several practices throughout the day. But first time, do the warm-up, or warm-ups. You could have several, okay? This is G major. Now, G major has one sharp in the key signature. Now, that's great, but what's a key signature? The key signature tells you what key you're in. I'm still talking gibberish, aren't I? Yeah, okay. There is a collection of sharps and flats used to make the music sound different. For instance, if I played something that had 4 sharps in it, just regularly 4 sharps in it, it would sound different. And something, say, had 5 flats in it, they have different sounds to them. All right? Say, we've been in C major, that doesn't have any sharps or flats in it. So they sound different. That's really what key signatures are all about. They're different keys, they're different scales. In G major, you look at the beginning of the staves there, right after the clef signs, and they're always in the same order. Okay, you get the clef sign first, then you get the key signature, which is in this case 1 sharp, and then you get the time signature. And if you can't remember the order, just remember the clefs are always first, and then the others are in alphabetical order. It's key, time, K-T, okay? So if you look at those sharp signs on each of those, and look where they're placed, okay? In the right hand, that sharp sign is centered around the top line. Well, a note on that top line is an F. In the left hand, that sharp sign is centered around well, you know that's an F because it's an F clef. I mean, it's right there. Okay? Now it applies to all Fs, all of them, not just on that line where the sharp is. It's when it's at the beginning of a piece like this, it says every F in the piece, no matter where it is. The only way to get rid of it would be to put a natural sign in front of the F, and that would cancel it out temporarily. So in warm-up, they're telling you all Fs are sharp, and we're in that key. That key sounds different than C major. It's a different key. There aren't any Fs in this warm-up, but if there were, they would be F sharps, okay? Now also, we have our G position, because we've been in C position. 5-finger position with C on the bottom. Well, now we're in G positions. 5-finger position with G on the bottom. Okay? Doesn't have to be here. It could be down here. It could be up here. Where they're all 5-finger positions with their G positions. Okay? But according to the notes written here, the thumb's on this G, the right hand, and the second line, the little finger's on this G, so you're here. I would encourage you at this point to, also while you're doing G major pieces, go to my video on the G major scale and do the beginner stuff to start working on that. And that can also be used as a warm-up. It's a little more advanced than you got here, because here you're still in a 5-finger position, and that scale goes up a full octave. And if you say G is here, you got to go from here to here, and a 5-finger position doesn't cut it because you got more notes in the G scale. But I explained the fingering in the scale, and hopefully you can handle that okay. If not, forget it for a while. You can come back and get it later. Let's do this warm-up together. There's nothing to it. The 4/4 time, The top line is right hand, bottom line is left hand. There is a repeat sign at the end of the second line. See that? So we're going to play it twice, which makes sense because the dynamics, that's different. You have an F-P. Don't think we've had that before. That's significant. You know, it's important. F means loud. Forte is loud. P means soft. Piano is soft, right? So what's going on? This means when it's one dash another, it means the first time you do the first one, in this case loud. Then when you repeat it and do it again, you do the second one, soft. So the first time we play it, you play it loud. The second time you play it soft. The idea is so you can practice, get warmed up, playing loud and soft. That's part of practicing. It's part of warming up. It takes control to learn to do that. So it's a good idea. I don't see anything funky in here, so let's just try this warm-up out. And we will play it twice because of the repeat sign. So go ahead and put your hands in G position. Here. I'll give us 4 counts, and we'll play it. Remember that we do have a quarter rest in each line, and we want to hear the rest. That is, we want to hear silence for 1 beat. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, repeat. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest.